If you've placed a bet, got a winner, and then watched that money be slowly eaten over the coming weeks, then this is going to make a lot of sense to you. Because what I'm about to show you is what happens to almost every single punter inside of Australia. I'm going to show you what a small group of people are doing instead to actually extract consistent, growing income from the sports betting market. Because we've had people like Dave who have come in, began working with us, and within just 2 months, make 28K profit in 1 day. Now, throughout this video, I'm going to show you many results because if not, you wouldn't believe me. And before you think it's too good to be true, stay with me for the next 10 or so minutes because the way this actually works is completely different from anything you've probably seen before. Once you understand it, you'll never look at sports betting the same again. So here's what the average person's relationship with sports betting actually looks like. They follow the footy, they've got a few opinions, they know their stuff, so naturally they back their knowledge and have a bet here or there. Some weeks they're up and then some weeks they're not. They might have a great run, a few winning weekends in a row, they think they're onto something, and then one bad week wipes them out. And unfortunately, they're back to square one, trying to claw it back. Sound familiar? And then there are the people who try and make this a little more serious. They start following multiple tipsters, they compare odds, do some research on form, they're putting in effort and real effort, but the results still aren't there. Not consistently, not in a way that adds up to real money month on month. And eventually, the bookies start to limit. Suddenly, the markets that they wanted and used to make money on aren't available anymore. Their max bet is $5. They get frustrated, they don't understand why it happened, and they don't know how to fix it. If any part of that sounds like your experience, even just a little bit, what I'm about to show you is the real reason why. And even more importantly, what an alternative actually looks like. Because the problem isn't you. The problem is you're playing a game without a strategy that is designed for you to win. Think about what that means in practice. Most people who are serious about sports betting will do this for years and years. Grinding through weekends, chasing losses, testing and trying different services, never quite getting the numbers that they actually want. And meanwhile, life just keeps moving on. The job that they want to leave is still there. The freedom that they always wanted isn't actually getting closer. It's simply getting further away. The extra income to actually rely on to feel financially comfortable isn't showing up consistently enough. And you want to know the worst part? Most of those people are smart. They genuinely know sport. They've got a real interest and a potential. But without a professional system behind that knowledge, the edge never materializes like it should. And that right there is the gap between where most punters are and where our top clients are. It's not about luck, it's about structure. My name is Jamar and I'm the co-founder of Crown Capital. Coming out of school, I got into uni, I had my dream job lined up, and then 6 months in, I quit. I realized that this online money game was actually serious and there was people out there that were making more money than I could even imagine. For me, it wasn't really about the money, it was more about the freedom. I just wanted to do what I want when I want. I ended up testing over 9 different business models and I was fortunate enough to stumble across matched betting. Now, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and funny enough, my income is still growing because this business model is completely untapped. Henry and I have both been operating within this space for the last 5 years. Together, we've generated well over $1 million in lifetime returns, not from our tips, not from gambling, but from a repeatable, structured system applied consistently across the market. We built Crown Capital because we realized what we were doing wasn't just working for us, but it was actually teachable. We started showing our friends and they started to make some money. Then we opened up the Discord, and once we started showing people our system, they got results, and real results. The best thing, it was fast. As you can see here, Harry, he's one of our clients, and he started with a 3K bankroll. Within just a few months, his bankroll jumped up to 13,000. And everything I'm about to share with you is the same framework that our best clients are using to get results. So what is our actual system? Why is it getting us results? And what are we doing differently to other sports bettors within Australia? We call it precise punting. It comes down to these 3 things. 3 pillars that when combined, create genuine compounding edge within the market. Most punters have none of these, but our clients have all 3. So pillar 1, bet with an edge, not an instinct. Every bet that one of our clients place have a reason behind it. A mathematical edge, a logical reason, not just a feeling. They bet with an actual edge. We teach our clients how to identify when the market has been mispriced, where the bookie has slightly got it wrong, and when there's genuine value on one side of a bet. When that happens, you take the position. And when it doesn't, you don't bet. It's as simple as that. Even if there's games on or it's a final. That's discipline alone. Knowing when to not bet is worth much more than any specific tip that I could give you, because it means that every dollar you stake is not working for you, it's working against you. Now here's pillar 2, capital management that compound. Here's why people who have a genuine insight still go backwards over time. They don't treat their bankroll like a business asset. They go up when they're confident, then they chase when they lose. They don't have clear rules about what percentage of their bankroll goes on a given bet or how to adjust on a downturn. return, and even how to grow their stake size as their bankroll increases. Our system is different. There are specific rules that take the emotion completely out of it. Rules that protect your downside but systematically grow your upside over the long term. The math behind this is not complicated, but almost nobody actually does it. It's also the same reason why nobody scales. Pillar 3, staying in this game long enough to actually win. This is the one that nobody openly talks about within this space, and it's the one thing that kills most serious punters. The bookies in Australia are extremely sophisticated. They're watching you. If you're consistently winning, if you're operating with an edge, they're going to limit you, restrict your markets, reduce your max bet, and if you don't know how to manage that over the long term, your edge simply disappears overnight. Our clients learn exactly how to operate across multiple markets in a way that protects their access, how to scale across multiple accounts intentionally, how to stay in this game long enough for your edge to actually compound, because the real money isn't made in 1 week. It's made over 6, 12, even 18 months, when the system has begun to run properly and the returns have actually stacked up. So to continue, 3 pillars, 1 system, precise punting. And when all 3 are working together, the results become predictable. Now look, I could sit here and explain this model all day, but the results are the proof. So this member Tommy had been betting for 2 years before working with us. He joined, learnt our systems, and within just 90 days made 50k in profit. Another client, Dave, was completely fresh to betting. He'd previously made a bunch of money in property, came across our page on Instagram and dove right in. Within the first 2 months, we built up the foundations, increased his bankroll, and then he had a very successful day, 28.5k profit on one single Saturday. Now thirdly, this member Jacob. He'd been betting a little here and there in the past, but nothing too serious. Once he joined us and implemented our strategies, he took his bankroll from 3k all the way up to 15k. Those 3 client results should show you what's actually realistic when using our system. Now, I want to be completely straight with you. These results are real, but they're not the average. Some of our members make a few hundred a week, some make several thousand a month. It most definitely depends on your starting bankroll, how consistently you apply our system, and finally, how long you're actually in this game for. But what I can tell you is that our system works, and the people who follow it, the people who actually commit to those 3 pillars and apply them with discipline, get results that look nothing like they were getting before. Now, I want you to think about something for a second. Why actually are you watching this video? I don't mean I want to make money from betting. I mean, what does money actually represent for you? Is it the ability to stop stressing about what's in the account by the end of the month? Is it the ability to actually take the holiday you've been pushing back? Or is it the ability to tell your boss, maybe not tomorrow, but in the next 6 to 12 months, that you're done trading your time for someone else's agenda? Because that's what this actually is about. Not bets, not markets, the life on the other side of a real working system. Because I know for me personally, I had the I made it moment. I was renting an Airbnb apartment. I was all alone by myself and I just hit a 50k month. And I was looking out to the view thinking to myself, I can literally do whatever the fuck I want for tomorrow and the next 6 months ahead. Like literally whatever I want, because money did not matter anymore. And what I realized was the path that allowed me to achieve this was not guessing. It wasn't copying tips and hoping. It was a system. And fortunately enough, the system is learnable. Now, who is this actually for? This is for you if you're serious about building a real income from sports betting. Whether you're starting from scratch, maybe you've been punting for a while and you want to turn it into something that's consistent and scalable. Now this is built for that. It's for the people who are willing to learn a system and then apply it with discipline. Not massive hours, because our clients spend 1 to 2 hours a day on betting. But the most important thing is that you commit for the long term. This is also for people who have realistic expectations. We're not promising that we're going to retire you over the next month, but making anywhere between 5 to 50k a month for the right person with the right bankroll, simply following the system. And that's not a fantasy. I can confidently say that because that's what our clients are currently doing. Now, who is this not for? This is not for people who just want to place random bets, bet on instinct and just hope for a good win. It's not for people who aren't willing to follow a structured approach, and it's not for people who aren't serious about making a real change. If that's where you are right now, that's totally fine, but this system probably isn't for you. If you are serious though, keep watching because this next step is very important. So here's what I'd like you to do. If what I've shared today resonated with you, if you genuinely want to understand whether precise punting is something that would work for you, then I'd like to have a conversation with you. It's a free call that will either be with myself or one of my team members. No pitch, no pressure, just a genuine conversation where we look at where you're at right now, what you're trying to build, and whether our program is the right fit to help you get there. If it is, we'll walk you through exactly what it looks like, and if not, we'll tell you that too. We'd rather have that conversation than put someone into a program that isn't the right fit for them. Below this video, you'll find a short set of questions. This should take only less than 2 minutes. It's just so we understand a little bit more about your situation before the call. Once you've answered those questions and you do qualify, you'll see the calendar to lock in a spot that works for you. And that's it. Answer the questions, pick your time, and we will do the rest. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. Book your call below. Let's get into it.